Girls. Guys whose personality is being 6 feet tall. Me jokingly flirting with a girl. Girl I'm friends with. Her flirting back. Me scared as to what to do next. Clicks on a video on the hub. Are you seriously watching this all by yourself? Who am I meant to be watching it with? My dad? Husband built a fire in the fire pit, then stared at it with his hands on his hips for 5 minutes and said, "Fire is so sick. Cavemen must have been so pumped." This girl is showing me her dinosaurs on our first date. If you break her heart, we're all coming for you. Puberty as a girl versus puberty as a boy. I will hump this rock, and I will hump this tree. Do men actually dream about living in a place like this? My boyfriend swears this is every guy's fantasy, but I seriously don't get it. Men with average pee-pee size. Men with small pee-pees bringing down the size average. Trust me, man. Bolding, being bold. No, don't fight. You gotta fight it, guys. Just a little bit, please. When you finish watering the plants, come say hi to the guests. Me. Watching your friend search for his phone with his phone's flashlight. Guy gets hit in the balls with a hammer. Every boy within a mile radius. Girl punches boy. Boy back. Girl. When the Costco employee asks if you want your baby in your membership picture. Elon Musk says he has less than 850 million in cash, 0.1% of his net worth. Imagine being this broke. The same person after listening to It's a joke. Girls with the time machine versus boys. Happy birthday, Stefan. In a difficult world, it's better to hold on to someone than something. Fun story. There's a subreddit called r/foreveralonewomen that went private because their users were receiving too many PMs from men who wanted to date them. Literally this meme. I'm so lonely. There is one birthday boy among us. It's beautiful. I've looked at this for 5 hours now. Men are now chasing after us single mothers. They are begging us because we have experience. No, we're not. Sneeze. Establish presence. Assert dominance. Stealth. Question. Your fly is open. Oh, thanks for telling me. It would have been embarrassing to walk around while it being open. Your fly is open. Why were you looking at my crotch? Police officers keeping their promise to a fallen colleague, showing up to support his daughter at her wedding 12 years later. What it truly means to be one of the boys. The girl I see at the pharmacy when I'm buying diarrhea meds. If you girls are so smart, how many boys can pee here at the same time? 3 strangers, 5 friends, or 15 homies? Girls, it's a stick. Boys, I am the most powerful being on this planet. Men, stopping everything they are doing to watch a helicopter that's flying by. Your eyes are so pretty. Thank you. Oh, she's adorable. What a simp. Boy, milk is delicious. Boy, milk is delicious. We've all got that one friend who looks like this. Got matched with the guy in front of me. He didn't realize I could see the board from his side. I can tell you didn't win this game. Snapchat memories be like, relive that special moment. And it's just me and the boys like this. Dear men, do you dry your face after a shower with the same towel you use to dry your nuts? Or do you have a separate ball towel? You start with the face, then head on down. The towel forgets everything by tomorrow. Men be like, and the next day, it's all okay. That one compliment from 5 years ago. Boys, homeless boy finally gets dream home. Everyone liked that. How is a boy homeless? It's so sad. Thinking about how men invented golf because they're too scared to ask each other to go on walks. I don't understand people's dislike of turn-based combat. Dudes be like, I hate turn-based combat, then argue on Twitter. This is so real. You think you can hurt my feelings? I used to hold the flashlight for my dad. 1 taco, $7. Stop telling me the economy is fine. Dude delivered on a bike 40 minutes late and had the pizza inside of his backpack. Ew. Why are guys like this? There is literally a spoon holder right there. With all due respect, that's a fork. Dogs and boys, I found this cool stick. Me and the boys preparing for D-Day. Me and the boys after D-Day. Boys after they put a ball under their shirt. I'm pregnant. My friend decided to pose with the mannequins at the mall. Men truly don't realize when a woman has a crush on them, do they? I don't even know if my wife likes me. I love your hair. A girl becomes 100 times more beautiful when she opens up her hair. A guy becomes 100 times more handsome when he opens up his wallet. Desire. Straight men. Women are so hot. Gay men. Men are so hot. Lesbian women. Women are so hot. Straight women. Men are kind of gross. Like, I almost never see attractive men, and their bodies give me the ick. Honestly, I wish I was gay, but I was sadly forced to date men. Forced? Work only with men. Work with men and women. Work only with women. Kratos saying boy. Arthur Morgan saying boy. Women's plan B versus men's plan B. The boys sleep with 206 bones and wake up with 207. Now excuse me for a second. I just cracked 4 double yolk eggs in a row. I sent it to my family group chat and no one cared. I have a feeling the boys will appreciate it. First bear in the new apartment. Got dumped and had to move. It's not much, but the year has been bad and I'm feeling like things are finally turning around. Our boss makes us breakfast every Wednesday without fail. Really helps the morale. I had to borrow my daughter's car today because of reasons. I'm an officer in the United States Navy, turning 50 later this year. One of my Airbnb rentals caught on fire last week. I've been so busy I forgot to let the next guest know. Is this correct? My GPS says this is the house. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. Boys get dumped and choose a new personality. The workaholic, the gym bro, the stoic philosopher, the ghost. Real motivation for the boys. The one thing this guy wanted for his 100th birthday. A Costco hot dog. Startup idea. Smartphone with keypad. Who's gonna tell her? So I'm studying in my university's computer lab, and this guy struts in with ice cream in one hand, earbuds in the other, sits down, pulls up a stream of Game of Thrones, kicks his feet up, and is watching it right now. This guy has college figured out. Thought this was a parking ticket. Turns out it's the best day ever. My friend thinks you're cute, and I like your Toyota Corolla. A number. All men want to do is live near their friends, surrounded by a racetrack where they can play real-life Mario Kart together. You've heard of Tommy Bahama, but have you met his cousin, Tony Golf Coast? I put this little traffic cone in the entrance to the gym bathroom at our school, and everybody who went to use the bathroom saw the cone, looked confused, and walked away. Nobody messes with traffic cones. Boys at school. Dude, where did you skip class today? Was there class today? Gucci, are you okay? $190 to look like I've arrived home at 6 a.m. I think you're asking the wrong company who's okay. People are buying this, that's why they're selling it. Anybody needs toilet paper? When someone tickles your neck with their cold hands. When my ex tries to come back in my life. Fact. Men only change wallets when a woman buys one for them. Women deal with periods, pregnancy, menopause. What do men deal with? You. In America, men display dominance over each other by taking bigger bites of a burger. This is known as burger mogging. I've got men lining up at my door. Do they want their money back? Guys, women are so emotional. Guys, anytime they have to pay taxes. I bet he is thinking about other women. Do I already own the clothes I'll be buried in? Interesting chart. Age of attraction for men versus women. Wait, our attraction peaks as like, what, 30? Damn! I got 10 more years to go, basically. When you're pee shy and someone picks the urinal next to yours, have you got any fatherly advice for me? Once they hit adulthood, men rarely get positive reinforcement. So, if you see a random guy wearing a shirt you like, tell him you like his shirt. If a friend is having a rough time, give him a hug. Those small moments of positive reinforcement will carry men great distances, and they will never forget them. Me, women, doing the deed. Relationship, no one. Every man at a random time. I need to make money right now to live from passive income. Boy turning 18 in 60s America. Now I can finally begin my career and start a brand new family. US government. Welcome to Nam, baby. Hi, girl. I have a boyfriend. I said hi. Why is pretty boy considered an insult? Like, call me a pretty boy. Call me a pretty boy right now. Baby boy, baby, evil. Oh boy, I can't wait to bring mum back. Full Metal Alchemist. Boyfriend and girlfriend are sitting in their apartment. The boy is playing Xbox One. Why do you look so sad? Turns off his Xbox. Why did you stop playing? Because there is something much better than my Xbox. Blushes. Turns on PS4. Him. Free my boy. He didn't do anything wrong. His boy. Don't free him. POV. When you've hikey won $1 million and your day one starts talking about, hi, girls, me, boys, not liking me. Wendy's announced that they are looking to hire a chief tasting officer for $100,000. The role's main responsibility to eat Wendy's. I finally found it. The perfect gig. What if I'm actually attractive and girls think I'm out of their league? How did we do 4 years of university without ChatGPT? This is about to be I used to walk 10 kilometers to school. 35% of women claim to have dated a psychopath. 42% claim to have dated a sociopath. 55% a narcissist. 1.5% are psychopaths. 4 are sociopaths. 6 are narcissists. Maybe they just got unlucky. When you're sick, when she's sick. Dear mum, thank you so much. Quit your job, live your dream, open that restaurant. That's how I went from making $4,000 a month to $400. I went to the park to ponder, only to find 4 other dudes already pondering there. Fall in love for 65 years. I hate men. I hate women. Nothing comes. Hey, whoa. What? Taking 6 shots of your boys at the bowling alley. When naming files. Girls. My files. Photos, videos, boys. Me and the boys at 1 a.m. under the covers playing on the Nintendo DS. Man cuts off family after they sided with his cheating ex-wife in divorce. Serious question for the men. Do you unzip and use the pee hole, or do you unbutton and flop it over? Definitely flop it over. Lifting 60 kilograms, calm. Talking to 60 kilograms, panic. Emotional intelligence to women is when a guy agrees with whatever they say. Men will be like, what are you even watching? Then watch like 3 seasons of it with you. A 38-year-old man has publicly shared that he has what he may believe the world's smallest pee-pee, measuring just 0.38 inches. That man couldn't beat that information out of me. A guy made a Tinder profile writing he had a criminal record for abusing women. Got 800 matches in 48 hours. Kid, when I grow up, I want to be a doctor. I'm afraid with your condition that won't be possible. Is he sick? No, he's just an idiot. Only boys can understand. Flow mode. Since my comics are too girly, I made one for the boys. Fight mode. Wait, boys, fake scenarios of them saving people? Girls in the middle of nowhere. I have to get back home. Boys, girls. Why do they always play with sticks? I don't know. You underestimate my power. High ground. Roman soldiers drew peepees all over Hadrian's wall more than 1800 years ago. Boys, when they find a long stick, what it looks like, what it feels like. Boys only want one thing, and it's disgusting. What boys want. Washing your face. I think the reason why girls tend to have worse skin is because of all the makeup, unironically. Do weddings actually cost like 50k, or is everyone lying for fun? They cost a stupid amount. I don't want to spend that much on a wedding. Maybe like $2. When she wants me to open up, but I already told her my favorite name and my favorite color. Thank God, someone to save us. Good idea. Get her to safety first. How men communicate. Beer? Time? 7? Home? Your home. Okay. Men are simple creatures. 63, 64, 65, 66, 67. Why did I just hiccup on 67? What the hell? 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73. Sag Harbor cop who didn't recognize Justin Timberlake during DWI arrest is unmasked as rookie Michael Arkinson, and he's been infuriating the Hamptons elites for months. A cop who keeps the streets safe and doesn't give a damn if you're rich and famous seems pretty okay to me. Life update. I'm 28 years old and was just diagnosed with cancer, and in 4 months, I'll be a 28-year-old who beat it. Let's fight. Life update. I was right. You guys want to see something cool? I'm on a side quest recreating all of my grandfather's pictures from World War II. I got fired from my job because I spent an hour folding shirts to make this cool design. It was a slow day. Woke up this morning to an itemized Venmo request from the guy I went on a date with last night after I told him I wasn't interested in a second date. This should have been the live action Kratos. I think it actually is the live action Kratos, but I don't like how it looks. The live action Kratos looks really bad, I'm not gonna lie, in the movie, the trailer. Going for a morning poop right after you wake up. Girls, boys, I don't know why this is so controversial. Wow, she is literally me. Wow, he is literally me. Damn girl, you're cute, but 2 kids? Yikes. I don't know if I can be a stepdaddy to 2 kids. Damn boy, you ugly, no job, no car, no money. Yikes, I don't know if I can be a mummy to another boy. Mentally ill boy. Car, he's emotionally dependent on. We're all mentally ill, that's what I've come to learn. Lol, great meme dude. Yeah, yours is making me lose it. A Boy and His Atom, the world's smallest movie. Aren't you guys supposed to be curing cancer and stuff? He was a 37,000 Snapchat score boy. She was a 1 million Snapchat girl. You're a big boy already. You're still a child. My parents trying to argue. Boy band from 1998 to 2002. Boy bands in 2022. Florida boy outruns entire police department after stealing flag. Florida man. Florida boy. Kangaroo Island bushfires prompt fundraiser from Adelaide boy living in the US. Never heard of that place before. That's cute. Unwritten laws of men. It's only considered not gay to kiss your friend on the forehead if he's dead or dying. Men only want 3 things. Citizen, married, Dragon's Hall. I hate it when job interviewers ask what is your greatest strength. So I printed up these business cards just to hand out when asked. My ability to anticipate. Who closed last night? I never even considered the idea that kids played toys would fall victim to millennial gray. I met an absolute legend this morning while walking my dog around the neighborhood pond. His name is Bill, he's 80, and he was casually fishing, completely ignoring the neighborhood's strict no fishing signs. When I asked if he was worried about getting caught, he just laughed and told me that he's out here every single day. He explained that if some HOA jackass actually tried to bust him, he's just going to play the old man card and say something like, "I'm so confused, I thought this was the Atlantic Ocean." Then he said, "Getting old is a raw deal, but you can get away with a lot of anarchy just by pretending you forgot how how the world works. What are some unrealistic expectations women have of you to understand their subtle hints? Be woman, glance quickly at boy, never look at boy again, never talk to boy, ignore boy, avoid boy. Oh, why am I always single? Dates only a-holes. Why can't I find a nice guy? Meets a nice guy. He's a good friend. What an incel am I reading? Just be yourself, guys. Don't be desperate, and don't worry. Someone should come into your life. Store ran out of Valentine's Day stuff, but I'm making it work. It's a Valentine Girl Day. Top male canon events. Grandparents die. Finding out WWE is fake. Seeing mum cry. Discovering the gym after breakup. Childhood dog passing. Best friend moving away. I ordered these burritos 15 minutes apart from the same store. Wow. The one online order is always smaller. Yeah, because they're not pressured to give you a lot. I wake up like this. I make up like this. I'm not an expert, but I think the reason your skin looks like you headbutted a belt sander is because you're putting 3 tons of chemicals on your face daily. I think women look better without makeup, personally, but they don't do it for us, right? They don't do it for us. In the elevator with a random woman. Poker voice. Ding! My floor, time to go. Her immediately. Wait, what? Didn't even get that. Clean my shower, then what? Give my car a ride into town? Grow up. A masterclass in petty revenge. My dad is playing psychological warfare with our neighbor. I've been living with my parents for the past few months because I'm looking for a job in the same city they currently live in. This started because of our neighbor Darren reported my dad to the HOA for what he called aggressive grill smoke drift. The HOA made my dad move the grill 6 feet. My dad was furious, but he stayed calm. Darren has this routine where every single morning he checks the outdoor thermometer and writes the temperature in a notebook. According to my dad, he's been doing it for years. So my dad bought the exact same model thermometer Darren has been using and keeps it in the freezer overnight. A few mornings a week, my dad sneaks over before Darren wakes up and swaps the thermometers. Darren walks outside with his coffee, sees it's like 11 degrees Fahrenheit in July. Taps it a few times and writes it down anyway. Darren has now bought 5 new thermometers because he thinks they keep getting broken, malfunctioning, whatever you want to call it. Different brands, digital ones, even a professional grade one. My dad just keeps buying the same model Darren bought and adds it to the freezer. Last week, Darren told my mum he's worried the neighbor might have some kind of weird microclimate. My dad nodded and said, yeah, Probably the smoke drift. Picture this, you're 20 years old and at war. You're a killing machine, 6'2", 240 pounds of all muscle. You survive on cigarettes and whiskey. You are the epitome of man at your time. No one would dare disrespect you. Flash forward 41 years and people call you P.